Now let's take a very interesting question. We can solve it by more than two methods, in fact. So I'll discuss a couple of methods with you. So let's say that ABC is an isosceles triangle with side AB and AC both being equal to 5, and D is a point on BC which is at a distance 2 from B and 4.5 from C. And it says that we have to find the length of AD, right? So let me discuss about the method 1 here. So for that, what I need to do is that for method 1, I need to do a small construction. If I look at AB and AC both being equal to 5, and if I take the point A to be the center of a circle with radius 5, then definitely it will pass through B and C, right? Because both AB and AC will become the radius. So let me draw a circle like this. So you can see that the A will be the center, B and C will be point on the circumference, and the radius of this circle is 5, right? And also let me extend AD to meet both the ends of the circle. So let me extend it here and also draw overlapping with D. And let me mark these points to be, say, E and F, right? Now since EF is a chord which is passing through the center A, so we can say that EF will be the diameter, correct? And the length of the same will be 5 plus 5, which is 10. Clear? And since we have to find the length of AD, I am assuming the length of AD to be X. So AD length is X, so and AE is the radius, so the length will be 5. What about DF? So if I look at DF, then this much length will be nothing but AF, which is the radius, minus AD. So DF is radius minus the length of AD, right? Now we all have studied that in a circle, if there is some point P and the two lines are drawn like this, which is intersecting at point P, and suppose this is point A, B, and this is point C and D, then we know that the relation is PA into PB is equal to PC into PD, right? So I'll be applying the same here at point D. So D is that point. So I can write that with this particular logic, that here point P is, in this question the point P is actually the point D. So it will be DE into DF should be equal to BD into DC, correct? Now let's substitute the value. So AE is 5, so ED will be x plus 5, so it will be 5 plus x, in fact, right? And DF is, we have already calculated, it is 5 minus x, so this will be equal to 9 into 4.5. I'm sorry, this is 2, so this is 2 into 4.5. Now this will be 25 minus x square, and this will be equal to 9. So x square is 25 minus 9, which is 16, or the value of x is under root of 16, which will be 4. So this is the answer for the question. So this is method 1, wherein I did a small construction. So as you can see that just by small construction and application of PA into PB is equal to PC into PD, which is very generic formula for question related to circle, we can get the answer quickly, right? So let's move to the next method. So now the method 2 is the case where I'll be applying cosine rule, right? So here we know that angle B and angle C are equal. So if I find cos of B, then it will be, and AD is X, then the cos of B will be 2 square plus 5 square minus x square divided by 2 into 2 into 5. And similarly, if I want to find cos of C, then it will be 4.5 whole square plus 5 square minus x square whole divided by 2 into 4.5 into 5, right? But since angle B is equal to angle C, so we can say that cos of B will be equal to cos of C, right? So straight away what we have to do is that we have to equate equation 1 and 2. You'll get a expression in x square only. So I'm just leaving that calculation part. In this case as well, you'll be getting the value of x to be 4. So this is another method, method 2. In fact, there are a couple of more methods which we can apply. If you cannot comprehend these two methods, then the best method for the people who are novice in geometry is to go for Pythagoras theorem. So therein what they can do is that they can drop a perpendicular, say AE here, right? So AE will not only be the perpendicular, it will be angle bisector as well as the median, right? So let me, you can assume this AE to be H, AD is X. We can very well get the value of DE because BE will be half of BC, right? So we can apply Pythagoras theorem here to get an expression in X and H, right? Apart from that, what you can do is that you can apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle say AEC, wherein you can get the value of H because you have the length of CE and AC with them. Substituting in the previous equation, you will get the corresponding value of X. So this is the method 3, and the method 4 is nothing but application of Raoult's theorem. So definitely those people who are aware about the Raoult's theorem, they can straight away apply the Raoult's theorem. Just to give you the hint about the Raoult's theorem, it says that if in any triangle, this is method 4 I am discussing, right? Say is any point, say this is D, this is M, this is N, and the entire length is say A, and this is B and C. Then all these 6 variables are connected by a relation which is say which is called say D square into A plus M into N into A, which is equal to C square N plus B square N. So you can substitute the values here. If I go by this, then definitely I can say that B is equal to C is equal to 5. We need to find the value of D. M here is 2, N here is 4.5, and A will be the sum of these two, so it will be 6.5. So go on substituting these values, you will definitely get the value of D square. But definitely depending upon the values, the complexity of calculation may increase, but you will get the answer for sure. So these are the 4 methods. There might be more methods of solving this question. I hope this question has given you a lot of insight about approach towards the geometry questions.